Hi everyone, thank you very much for joining me for a very special Jay's virtual pub quiz. Let me start with some introductions. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jay. I am the host of Jay's virtual pub quiz. Original name. It's the quiz that went viral in the first lockdown and viewed by millions and millions of people now, and gone on to raise over £1.3 million for various charities around the UK. This is a very special and emotive quiz for me to be putting together tonight. For Off the Streets. I'm very pleased to be asked to be involved. Those of you who don't know me, I suffered my own bouts of homelessness, and I'd lived on the streets of London for 2 years. So whenever I've got an opportunity to work with a homeless charity and really showcase the work that they do, I jump at the chance, because homelessness, we are all very, I mean, it's a combination of factors, but everyone is at risk of being homeless, especially in today's day and age. And to know that there's some incredible people like the guys at Off the Streets who are out there really helping, really working hard to support people who may find themselves in that situation. It's just incredible to know that there are people out there doing it. So it's my absolute pleasure and honor to be here tonight. We'll show you, I can talk about homelessness as emotive as possible, but I think in this instance, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave. There's a video to come up in both the breaks. I'm going to put it on for both the breaks. There's a video to come on. Please watch the video, and if you can help Off the Streets in any way, shape or form, there'll also be some details on how you can donate to support the incredible work that they are doing at the moment. And yeah, so I'll leave it to them to showcase themselves better than I could. All I can really talk about is homelessness, but these guys will talk about the incredible work they do. How's this going to work for you? Well, that's a very good question, I hear you ask. So it's 50 questions in total, split across 5 different rounds. There'll be a picture round, entertainment, geography, connections round, and general knowledge, but we'll explain those as we go. All you need to do is grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper, get yourselves nicely settled in. I'll do 30 questions. I'll keep the same format as I use on my live quizzes, which is 30 questions, take a break. That's when I'll show you the video and all the details for how to donate. Then we'll come back, give you the answers for the first part of the quiz, go into this final round, and then we will get the final answers there and box it off. Nice and simple. So if we are all ready to go, let's kick you off then with a picture round. Who is this for number 1? So who is this for number 1? Number 2, name the brand from this mascot. So name the brand from this mascot for number 2. Number 3, name the game pictured here. So name the game pictured here for number 3. Number 4, name the movie from this still image. So name the movie from this still image for number 4. Number 5, who is this? So who is this for number 5? Number 6, name the singer pictured here. So name the singer pictured here for number 6. Number 7, can you name the artist of this picture? If you know who that lady is in the picture, then you'll be halfway there. But name the artist of this picture for number 7. Number 8, name the book. So name the book from this picture. Number 9, which character drove this car? Iconic British comedy at its finest, but which character drove this car for number 9? And finally, number 10, this is Leona Lewis, but is it the real Leona Lewis, or is it the waxwork Leona Lewis? So this is Leona Lewis, but is it the real or the waxwork Leona Lewis? So we're going to move on to entertainment for you. 10 random questions, TV, music and film, starting with this one. Number 1, Scott, Virgil, Alan, Gordon and John are characters in which TV movie series? So Scott, Virgil, Alan, Gordon and John are characters in which TV movie series? Number 2, the singer Carol Decker. She was the lead singer with which pop group? So Carol Decker was the lead singer with which group? Number 3, Fanellos are die-hard fans of which singer? So Fanellos are die-hard fans of which singer? They're so die-hard they gave themselves a nickname. Number 4, Delta, Echo, Charlie and Blue were the names of animals in which science fiction film? So Delta, Echo, Charlie and Blue were the names of animals in which science fiction film? Number 5, which female artist teamed up with Professor Green for the hit Read All About It? So which female artist teamed up with Professor Green for the hit Read All About It? Number 6, according to the children's theme tune, Feel the Magic, Hear the Roar, what is on the loose? So So, according to the children's theme tune, Feel the Magic, Hear the Roar, what is on the loose? If you know what this is, it'll be stuck in your head for the rest of the night. Number 7, what was the name of the sorcerer in Disney's Fantasia? So, what was the name of the sorcerer in Disney's Fantasia? Number 8, which song gave ABBA their Eurovision win in the 70s? So, which song gave ABBA their Eurovision win in the 70s? Number 9, I like these kind of questions. So this is a bad description of a movie franchise. A group spends over 9 hours trying to return a piece of jewelry. So a group spends over 9 hours trying to return a piece of jewelry. What's the movie franchise? And finally, number 10, complete the name of the late 90s hit by Shanks and Bigfoot, Sweet Like What? So complete the name of the late 90s hit by Shanks and Bigfoot, Sweet Like What? So to take you into your first break, we're going to finish off with that round that seems to be the Marmite for everybody. But let's give you a bit of geography, and we're going to kick off with this one. Which country is home to 60% of the world's lakes? So which country is home to 60% of the world's lakes? Number 2, in which country did cheesecake originate? Guarantee someone in that room now is doing a Peter Kay joke. But in which country did cheesecake originate? Number 3, which is colder, the North Pole or the South Pole? So which is colder, the North Pole or the South Pole? Number 4, which famous cocktail originated in the Raffles Hotel, Singapore? So which famous cocktail originated in the Raffles Hotel in Singapore? Number 5, in which city would you find Madison Square Gardens? So, in which city would you find Madison Square Gardens? Number 6, what was Ho Chi Minh City previously called? So, what was Ho Chi Minh City previously called? Number 7, name the only US state that begins with the name West. So, name the only US state that begins with the name West. Number 8, what is the most southerly capital city in the world? So, what is the most southerly city in capital city in the world? Number 9, which 3 colours make up the Jamaican flag? Oh, there's a flag question. Snuck one in. But which 3 colours make up the Jamaican flag? And finally, question number 10. In which sea would you find Aruba? So, in which sea would you find Aruba? So that's your first 30 questions all boxed off for you. How are you getting on? Well, we'll reveal the answers very, very shortly. But for now, as I mentioned at the beginning, we're going to take a short break at this point, and I'm very pleased to be able to show the video from Off the Streets and showcase the work that they do. Donation details will come up on the screen after the video is finished. So again, if you can help in any way, please, please do. I will be back with some answers after this.
Just over 4 weeks ago, I was rescued by Kirsty. I was thinking of contemplating suicide. You know, I did not want to live. Kirsty gave me the confidence. She gave me the confidence to get a job. Get my jobs like job centre sorted out, bank account. If it weren't for Kirsty, I wouldn't be here.
Knocked on the door at the night shelter, and Kirsty and Karen opened the door, was like humming. But it was raining that night as well, and so it was pretty wet. So got in and had a cup of coffee and that. And since then they've like really helped us out. They've helped us with food. They've helped us with personal life. They're just great people. It's just like having another family.
So thank you very much for taking the time to watch that. I will play it again because I know some people do, sort of get a little bit distracted, but I will play that again in the second break just to reaffirm the incredible message there from Off the Streets. So we're going to take, not going to take another break. I'm going to be too quick to take another break. And what we're going to do, let's go through the answers to the first part of the quiz. So 30 questions already. Let's see how you got on. So let's see how you did with the first 3 rounds. Here are your pictures. So number 1, who is this? That is Harold Wilson, former Prime Minister. Number 2, name the brand. That is Michelin. Number 3, name the game. That's Boggle. I don't even know if you can still get Boggle, but I used to love that game. Number 4, name the movie. That is Dirty Dancing. Number 5, who is this? That is Nadia Swala of Loose Women and EastEnders fame, among many other things. Number 6, name the singer. That's Barry White. Number 7, name the artist. Well, the painting is Whistler's mother, but the artist was James Whistler. If you've put Whistler, I'll give you a point. You might have put Mr. Whistler. Number 8, name the book. That is Jane Eyre. Number 9, which character drove this car? It was Mr. Bean. You might remember the iconic scene where he sat on his armchair on top of the roof trying to drive it with paint cans and everything. If you've not seen it, go and check it out. It's funny. And finally, number 10, is this the real Leona Lewis or the waxwork Leona Lewis? It is the real Leona Lewis. Next up was entertainment. Number 1, Scott, Virgil, Alan, Gordon and John. Characters in which TV movie series? It is Thunderbirds. Number 2, Carol Decker was the lead singer with which group? It was T'Pau. Number 3, Fanilows are diehard fans of which singer? It's Barry Manilow. Number 4, Delta, Echo, Charlie and Blue were the names of animals in Jurassic World. Number 5, which female artist teamed up with Professor Green for the hit Read All About It? It's Emily Sandé. Number 6, and I love this. According to the theme tune, children's theme tune, Feel the Magic, Hear the Roar, Thundercats are loose. Number 7. What was the name of the sorcerer in Disney's Fantasia? It was Yen Sid. It's Disney backwards. I thought that was quite clever. Number 8, which song gave ABBA their Eurovision win in the 70s? It was Waterloo. Number 9, the bad movie plot. A group spends over 9 hours trying to return a piece of jewellery. It's Lord of the Rings. Number 10, complete the name of the late 90s hit by Shanks and Bigfoot. It's Sweet Like Chocolate. And geography then. Number 1, which country is home to 60% of the world's lakes? It's Canada. Number 2, in which country did cheesecake originate? It was ancient Greece. Number 3, which is colder, the North Pole or the South Pole? It is the South Pole. Number 4, which famous cocktail originated in the Raffles Hotel, Singapore? It's the Singapore Sling. There's a bit of a clue in the question. Number 5, in which city would you find Madison Square Gardens? It is New York. Number 6, what was Ho Chi Minh City previously called? It's Saigon. Number 7, name the only US state that begins with the name West. Take me home, country roads, to the place where I belong, West Virginia. You'll be singing that as well now. At least I get the Thundercat song out of your head. Take me home, country roads, to the place. Number 8, which is the most southerly capital city in the world? It is Wellington. Number 9, which 3 colours make up the Jamaican flag? It is green, yellow and black. If you've put gold, I'll allow you the point. But you need all 3 for the point. Green, yellow and black. And finally, number 10, in which sea would you find Aruba? It's the Caribbean Sea. So there we go, 30 answers. How are you doing? Has anyone got 30 out of 30 already? Thinking they might get 50 out of 50? So still to come, connections and general knowledge. Connection, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links all of the answers together? And then what we call general knowledge around here, which is basically general knowledge, but just spelt wrong. From the first ever quiz I did, it was one of my many errors over the last 2 years. There, and well, because it's all live, we just run with it. And so, yeah, so general knowledge stuck. It was a typo and I pronounced it that way. And it has stuck ever since. So it's known as general knowledge in our world. But for those of you new to the quiz, it is just 10 random general knowledge questions. Let's get into it, starting with this. So here we go then, connections round. Question 1, what is the name of the contact? Oh, hang on, let me change that. See, I record these live, you see. There we go. What is the name of the contact sport played on ice and trying to score with a puck? Yeah, don't like going back in and editing them. So I'm not going to stop that. I'll carry on. What is the name of the contact sport played on ice and trying to score with a puck? Question number 2, who played Deadpool in the movies of the same name? But who played Deadpool? Number 3, known as the elk in Eurasia, what is the name given to the species in North America? So known as the elk in Eurasia, what is the name given to the species in North America? Number 4, what is the other name given to the Aurora Borealis? So what is the other name given to the Aurora Borealis? Number 5, what held the record for the world's tallest freestanding structure for 32 years until it was surpassed in 2007? So what held the record for the world's tallest freestanding structure for 32 years until it was surpassed in 2007? Number 6, the Rainbow Bridge is a feature at which famous waterfalls? So the Rainbow Bridge is a feature at which famous waterfalls? Number 7, who is always said to get their man? So who is always said to get their man? Number 8, behaviour that is respectful and considerate of other people is described by which word beginning with P? So behaviour that is respectful and considerate of other people is described by which word beginning with the letter P? Number 9, a picture. What breed of dog is this? So what breed of dog is this for number 9? And as always, question 10, what links them all together? So what links all of those 9, I nearly said 10 then, what links all of those 9 answers together? So we'll finish off then with general knowledge, 10 random questions for you, kicking off with this one, number 1. Which gaseous element has the lowest atomic number? So which gaseous element has the lowest atomic number? Number 2, in 1996, the TSB merged with which other bank? They have now subsequently split, but in 1996, the TSB merged with which other bank? Number 3, at the start of a game of chess, the queen sits with the king on one side of her, and which piece on the other? So at the start of a game of chess, the queen sits with the king on one side, and which piece on the other side? Question number 4, which letter follows delta in the classical Greek alphabet? So which letter follows delta in the classical Greek alphabet? Number 5, the deficiency of which vitamin was the principal cause of scurvy in the early days of the British Navy? So the deficiency of which vitamin was the principal cause of scurvy in the early days of the British Navy? Number 6, grenadine comes from which fruit? So grenadine comes from which fruit? Number 7. So since its inception in 1896, can you name one of the only 3 years other than 2020 that the Summer Olympics didn't take place in their scheduled 4-year rotation? So since its inception in 1896, can you name one of the only 3 years other than 2020 that the Summer Olympics didn't take place in their scheduled 4-year rotation? Number 8, what is the largest bookshop chain in the United Kingdom? So what is the largest bookshop chain in the United Kingdom? Number 9, who wrote the fairy tale, The Princess and the Pea? So who won the fairy tale, The Princess and the Pea? And your final question, LXX is which number in Roman numerals? So LXX is which number in Roman numerals? And there you go. That is it. That is all of your questions. Let's take another short break. So here's that video again from Off the Streets, including all the donation stuff, the donation links, etc., QR codes. So have a watch and I'll be back after this.
Just over 4 weeks ago, I was rescued by Kirsty. I was thinking of contemplating suicide. You know, I did not want to live. Kirsty gave me the confidence. She gave me the confidence to get a job. Get my jobs, like job centre sorted out, bank account. If it weren't for Kirsty, I wouldn't be here.
Knocked on the door at the night shelter and Kirsty and Karen opened the door, was like humming. But it was raining that night as well. And so it was pretty wet. So got in and had a cup of coffee and that. And since then they've like really helped us out. They've helped us with food, they've helped us with personal life. They're just great people. It's just like having another family.
Right, there we go. So thank you again if you've taken the time to donate on behalf of Off the Streets. Thank you so much for supporting them and for giving them for just helping them. So thank you very much. It means the world to them more than it will to me, but it also means the world to me, if that makes any sense. So thank you very much for helping them. Right, let's see how you did with the quiz. 30 answers. No, not 30. 20 answers to come. Connections round and general knowledge. Let's see how you did. Okay, let's see how you did then with the connections round. Number one, what is the name of the hang on, let me change that one. Forgot it was on this one as well. There we go. What is the name of the contact sport played on ice and trying to score with a puck? It is ice hockey. Number two, who played Deadpool? It's Ryan Reynolds. Number three, known as the elk in Eurasia. What is the name given to the species in North America? It is the moose. Moose about this who's anyway. Number four, what is the other name given to the aurora borealis? It's the northern lights. Number five, what held the record for the world's tallest freestanding structure for 32 years until it was surpassed in 2007? It's the CN Tower. Number six, the Rainbow Bridge is a feature at which famous waterfalls? It's Niagara. Number seven, who is always said to get their man? It's the Mounties. Number eight, behaviour that is respectful and considerate of other people is described by which word? It's politeness. Yes. Number nine, what breed of dog is this? That is a Labrador. So number 10, what links them all together? They are all things associated with Canada. Yeah, including politeness. One of their traits. Very, very polite, the Canadians. And we finished off then with general knowledge. Let's see how you did with these. Number one, which gaseous element has the lowest atomic number? It's hydrogen. Number two, in 1996, the TSB merged with which other bank? Lloyds. It became Lloyds TSB, and then they've split again now. And number three, at the start of a game of chess, the queen sits with the king on one side and a bishop on the other side. Number four, what letter follows delta in the classical Greek alphabet? It's epsilon. Number five, the deficiency of which vitamin was the principal cause of scurvy in the early days of the British Navy? Scurvy. Oh, that's wrong. Oh dear. See, told you. Let me find it. I'm sure it's vitamin C. Let me change that. There wouldn't be one of my quizzes without these kind of errors. Vitamin C for number five. I even checked through these early. Number six, grenadine comes from which fruit? It is pomegranate. Number seven, since its inception in 1896, can you name one of the only 3 years other than 2020 that the Summer Olympics didn't take place in their scheduled 4-year rotation? Unsurprisingly, they were tied to the two world wars, World War I and World War II. So you could have had 1916, 1940, or 1944. Number eight, what is the largest bookshop chain in the United Kingdom? It's Waterstones. Number nine, who wrote the fairy tale The Princess and the Pea? It's Hans Christian Andersen. And your final question, number 10, LXX is which number in Roman numerals? It is 70. 7070. Sounded like a bingo caller then. 7070. And that's it. That is all of your answers. That is all of the questions. 50 in total. How did you get on? Now, normally on a Thursday and a Saturday night, I say, how did you get on? Let us know on social media. But obviously we can't do that because you're watching this at different times. So get back in touch with Off the Streets. Let them know your scores. Let them know how you got on. and let them know how you've helped them as well. On behalf of Off the Streets and myself, thank you very much for taking the time to play this, watching the videos and supporting them. They're doing an incredible job, and really would love to see them get as much support as possible. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for playing along. And as always from me, we'll see you soon. Take care and stay safe.